Look at that chemistry between them. Oh, what a good shot. We did not just slide 50 feet. Yo, he is super, super smooth. Every clip is just, you gotta rewatch it. They're definitely telling a story with this. You can hear those sirens, but they're coming for me to silence my commentary. What's up, Army? It's Chain Reactions. It's Jimin, who official MV. Let's go. Tornado of love. Sounds dangerous.
You've never met, but she's all I see at night. Never met, but she's always on my mind. Wanna give her the world and so much more. Who is my heart waiting for?
Oh.
If every day I think about her, yeah.
I've wanted to stop it so many times, but I had to there. Also, I've been getting copyright blocked a lot, so I'll just go back and hopefully that'll avoid it. I really like this. Kind of has like a little bit of a throwback sound. It's really interesting to just be dancing in traffic in the street. Look at that chemistry between them. Oh, what a good shot.
I think about her. Yeah, every day of my life. Then tell me why I haven't found her.
Very cool camera work. Kick. I like that part a lot because I mean, it's fast, it's smooth as hell, it's great footwork, but it reminds me of the first BTS video that the Jungkook's remix with Usher. They're very similar move there, and it's a very, very impressive move for people that have the skill to pull it off. Hey. We did not just slide 50 feet. Yo, he is super, super smooth. His moves, this choreography is amazing. The setting is really interesting. I hadn't read this closer than this, and just call my name out loud whenever you need me. Interesting. Let me know if those are specific references to something. But the choreography is really good. I love this setting. It's like very simple, being on a street level like this. They're doing really interesting camera work where they use the camera movements to introduce new elements or new people or new dancers. That is really interesting. We'll talk a little more after about the story that I think they're telling with the choreography. I really like how also it looks like we said tornado of love. There's debris, and it looks like there's some stuff that's swirling around. The tornado is also a thematic part of the video. Very interesting. Come on, what are we doing? Every clip is just, you gotta rewatch it. They're definitely telling a story with this. I love that.
She's always on my mind. Wanna give her the world and so much more. Who is my heart waiting for?
Hey.
Someone that I see every day. She's somewhere 1,000 miles away. Wanna give her the world and so much more. Who is my heart waiting for?
Ooh. That's also a... Okay, I don't know something else was gonna happen. That's also a recurring thing of him walking casually like he didn't just do something impressive. Oh, I thought there was more. Not gonna fake me out, are you? Jimin? Okay. So, the story, I think, what I really like, choreography, super dope. Though, if I was gonna say one critical thing, though, there's too much of an effect on his voice. I don't know if it's auto-tune or you know what people typically describe. Obviously, auto-tune is very common, but there's a very heavy filter of some kind of effect over his voice. It's a production choice. He doesn't need that. You can tell he doesn't need that. His voice actually like breaks through it a couple of times, and they don't have it as heavy other times. So it's a production choice. I'm just never a particularly big fan of some distortion, some effect, but this much, especially when they're doing something impressive. Like I just want to hear them as much as possible. So I don't love that effect. That's a production choice that I'm not necessarily all about, but I really like the cadence. I really like the melody. I love his flow. It's got kind of like a throwback flow, a little bit the video, but definitely the way that he's singing. And I also like the concept. I like talking about, you know, who is it that I'm longing for? Who is it that I'm missing that I don't even know who they are? I just know something. I'm looking for someone. I like that idea. I think it's an interesting concept. It's one of the few takes on, you know, romantic love songs that isn't as done quite as much, so I like that. And then we'll go through now and check out some of this choreography, because he's definitely telling a story with the choreography too. And then obviously we have like a little bit of foreshadowing. We have the thing about a tornado. We see a car driving through with a fire coming out of the window, which is obviously letting you know that you know, something's not great for somebody. Guitar action. So I like that there's, again, it's a very simple setting, but they obviously put a lot of thought and effort into it. I don't know, I feel like there are some things that are probably references that I'm missing or that I don't understand. I don't know if like they're song titles or something. It's definitely all very intentional. So you have a TV, some more flames in the middle of the street. It's a little reminiscent of, you know, natural disasters and stuff like that. There's just debris, stuff's on fire, it happens. But this is a TV that's showing the play, and it's somebody walking, hearts flashing behind them. And then we have slow dance records. Like, I don't know if these are real places or if these are all, you know, intentionally placed. So people can definitely let me know. I'm sure there's some eagle-eyed armies out there. And I love how every time they shift the camera, they either shift the camera and then shift it back and there's somebody there that wasn't before, or they shift to cover a transition and have somebody walk on. That's very creative. My theory is that this is telling the story of his, I thought at first it was a relationship. Then when we get to the sidewalk, I think it's a little more than just that, but it's very much, you know, he has this chemistry, these direct interactions with some of the background dancers, which I really like to have, you know, boy bands or boy groups or male artists, and then background dancers, you know, that are women. That's having that opposite, you know, women dancing behind men, men dancing behind women. That's not super common in this like Eastern world of music, so I think that's really interesting. It adds a dimension and a dynamic, and when you're doing stories like this, it tells that story for you. Why aren't you playing? So now, after seeing the sidewalk, I think that this is the interactions, these little dancing moments that he has, are telling the story of either him going in his mind thinking, who is the person I'm looking for? Who is the right person? Who's the one? Who is the one? Or it's showing his efforts to find the one. It's going through relationships of, you know, thought this was going to be the one, it wasn't. Thought the next one was going to be one, it wasn't. And going through that, not finding that person who is the one that you're looking for ultimately. And I don't know if it's a metaphor for what he's going through in his head of like trying to imagine or picture or find the right person or know where to look, or if it's a more realistic metaphor, I guess, of stuff he's actually done. He's actually gone through the effort of finding the one and hasn't yet, and that it's telling that story. I think it could be either, or it could be neither of those. Let me know what you think. They got chemistry though. And then this right here, ooh, the shoulders from them. Transition, more people. See, there I wish there was a little less effect, because I know he's going in. But shout out to the background dancers again in this video. They are all putting in work. Oh, yeah. The stop and the step with the instrumental, you can really see how inspired. I first noticed it because obviously Jungkook was the first one that I saw, but I can tell how they're all really inspired by like the legends and you know, the people that have inspired a lot of the music and a lot of the dance. I don't know if you can hear those sirens, but they're coming for me to silence my commentary. But I just love that, how you can see in their dance how much they appreciate and respect and have learned, and how they incorporate it. And it's not just copying, it's incorporating it into what they're doing. And I think it's really, really impressive how they do it. Right here. Let me see. Okay, so that's the TV again. I didn't notice this before, but it's the TV again showing that person with the hearts behind them. But now they're running instead of walking. And it still says play. And then let's love this. Oh, hey. Yes. Hey, with the heel kick? Come on. Yes. Body control. A little bit of this. And then this is something that he does a few times that I think is super, super dope. It's obviously not effortless. They obviously work very hard and they've trained and they've practiced, but the talent that they have, they can make it look effortless. He literally goes in the choreography, he goes into a pose to hold it with, you know, it's solid, and then he just walks casually out of it like he wasn't just doing choreography and then locked his body in a pose. Very, very incredibly smooth. Right here. Lock move. Nothing. Hey. Ooh. And then we stop, and then we lift the knee, and we bring it around. That's for me. That's for me. He did that for me. Not for you. Ooh. Yes. Grab the belt. Ooh. And the... I'm just gonna go back through it again. He grabs we do a little grab the belt, inspiration there. Then he does a little leg out to the side. Then he sticks the other foot out. We do a little drag. We draw a little half circle, it looks like, with our foot. Drag it. Oh, yes. Oof. And then he does it again. Yes. And then he does it again. He literally goes into a move, stops, and then just walks out of it. Like he's walking through a door, but the door was his choreography. Oh, so good. I love this filter. I love that part right there. This, again, I think this shows, it doesn't have to be literally like each person represents somebody specific, but here you have, again, that it's just them. You have that kind of duet moment, that chemistry, and then they literally get intertwined with each other. It almost resembles a hug. It looks like they're locked together. And again, more relationship, trying to find something, getting connected to somebody, and then obviously having to move on. And then either she kind of pushes him away or he walks away. So even if it was good, they were embraced, whatever, but it didn't work out for whatever reason. And I know I'm reading too much into it, but you know, it's fun. And then we transition and they come. Very cool. Hey. I love that move he does where he goes to the side and he kicks that heel up to the... very nice. Hey. Ooh. Oh, and then a heel spin. Oh. I didn't... Yo, that slide. I didn't see he does this little heel kick too. So he kicks his heel out to the side, and then it looks like he steps down, and then the other one he kind of swings out to the back. To this, right there. Ooh, and then it goes to the forward. Ooh, slide. Yeah. Little tap. And then the skip in place, killing me. Ooh. Hey. Walk out of it. And we have a nicer TV fall out of the sky. And it says keep going and who. Oh my god. This might be one of my favorite sequences that I've seen in recent memory. I love this. I love the moves. I really like that one where they don't actually interact, but they almost do. I don't know. We'll talk about it. I like this filter, though, of the old school camera, and it says rewind. I think that's interesting, where the other TVs said play. So it's rewind, so it's either he's going backwards, or he's replaying something, or he's going through something he's gone before. I feel like you could get a couple of things out of that. Holsters it. That right there is my favorite one, because while I'm reading too much into it, what I'm seeing is that he's walking through, these people are walking past him, opportunities are passing him by, he's interacting with some. Is she the one? She's not. Is she the one? She's not. This one is should we? Nah. And then we keep going, and is that the one that got away? Who knows? Nah, give me the whole thing. Come on. This move. Put it in the holster. Should... No. Alright. Ooh. Yo, that is so fucking dope, the way they both do that with their backs to each other. It's just so cool. It is so cool. I don't want to hear anybody say anything unless they're saying how cool this is. Okay? Oh, and the turn. And then he looks back at all those people that he passed by, those relationships, those people that maybe they were, but they weren't. He's looking back. Who is my heart waiting for? I'm getting a lot out of it. And we have the tornado. Casually walking away from danger, as only the baddest do. And then before we go into it, where he goes in and does some work. This is another thing where we use the camera transition to come around, and I can't tell, look, it's the same setting, so we basically went in a circle, which again, as I'm reading too much into this and seeing this as him walking through either memories or experiences or his search, he's gone in a circle. We had the play and rewind, they keep going. We've now walked in a circle. We walked down this block, walked back up the block, and now we're coming back down. So it's like you're, on that carousel, you just going back where you've been before, trying the same things again, feeling stuck. Let me know what you think. We'll do that one more time, because again, the vocals are awesome. I do wish that the vocals were clearer throughout this entire song, so I could really appreciate the, you know, the tone and the texture of his voice a little more clearly. But he still goes in. You can still tell he's going in. He's really doing it. And then the background dancers are just absolutely crushing it while he's, you know, he's really into it. He's not doing choreography for the whole part, so they keep that going and they do a great job. Wait, hold on. Who do I think I am? Yeah, we'll do the volume. Thank you. Play. Beautiful. And then to carry my theory of him having walked in a circle for the first time, now he's walking off the block. So he had walked down the block, then we walked up, but instead of continuing out, he circled back. He went on that nice run, and then he decided to walk the other way. And if you're going to be with me on this journey of reading too much into this, maybe he's been doing the same things over and over and over again, and now he's like, you know what? I've been doing this. Let me see what's over here. Let me try something else. Let me try a different approach. Let me try a different path, etc., etc. So I think there's a lot of meaning in this, in the choreography of this. I think that I love choreography, as you know. I think it's very dope. And cool choreography goes with the instrumental. Good choreography goes with the instrumental and matches the vocals. And great choreography, this is obviously an oversimplification, but when choreography elevates, I'll say, maybe not great, because there could be great choreography that doesn't have anything to do with lyrics, but when choreography is really elevated to become intertwined with the lyrics, what I'll say is that's special. And this choreography tells a story. The videography, we went in a circle to tell a story. All the moves, all the moments, all the pairings, the set pieces, I feel like were all very intentional to match the lyrics and the message of the song itself, and that takes the choreography and the lyrics and it brings them up another level. So I think that's really special. I think that's really dope. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this is from an album or if this is just a single. I also have an RM catch-up video that I have to edit and post. It's a bunch of the videos that he released with his recent thing where he did like a ton of music videos off of one album. So keep an eye out for that. I appreciate your patience. Let me know what else you're interested in, what else you want to see. Let me know what you think about this. Most of my videos are watched by people that are not subscribed to me, so if you want to see more, if you enjoy this content, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. That helps me grow the channel. That helps me know which videos are popular and which artists and groups and songs people want to see more of, and it'll help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers, so that would be really nice for me and for you to be with me on that journey. So do all that. Let me know what you think. Let's talk in the comments, and until next time, stay fresh.